Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm getting special things. I'm telling all the words, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 Studio, WMVA 88.9 FM Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM, 1350 AM, click on to Church Webcast, and guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and we say a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM, WPCE 1400 AM, 88.9 FM, WMVA Joy.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Miss Roberta Carter, how are you? Where have you been? I tell you what, we're going to talk to you all, but make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show. Then we welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO, and like our page. We promise we'll shout you out.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We promise we'll shout you out.
Wow.
Woo, Mr. E, how was your weekend?
I had a wonderful weekend. Wow. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Did you do a little work on that? On the Christmas?
You know, I had to do a little work, and I did a little work, and then the wind came by on yesterday, knocking post Santa Mama down.
Did you get on the rooftop? What you put on the roof?
Up on the rooftop.
There's Rudolph up there at Santa.
Lights.
I don't know if I'm brave.
Lights.
Now, Mr. E, you know they got folk that will do it for you.
That's okay.
You
it's
know?
Joy in getting up there preparing your Christmas.
So are you finished?
I'm finished.
Is the tree up?
The tree is not up yet. And so the only thing I have to do is put the train.
Uh-oh. Please take a picture of that so we can see that.
Got you.
And post it.
I got you.
Yes, but I had a wonderful weekend, Mr. E. I did decorations. I think I'm 95% finished. Just a few more things, and I'm glad to get it over with.
Trees are up.
Trees.
I'm
so glad. Oh my God. But yeah, things are. I believe I just have a few more little minor touches, and that's it.
Wow.
Yes.
Ain't the presents done today yet?
I got some bogus presents. Not real yet. The real ones haven't come yet, but the ones, you know, they box them real nice and everything. We put them right on the tree, make everything look real special.
That sounds wonderful. Sound like you ready for St. Nick. How about the chimney? Is the chimney clean?
The chimney, look, I need to turn the fireplace on.
Santa got to come down.
He won't be coming down my fireplace. But anyway, Anyway, it's a fun time, Mr. E. It's the Yuletide
That's
game.
right.
People
That's
are
right.
really up and popping, shopping, and doing all
Everybody.
kind of things.
The streets are loaded.
Yes.
People out there doing this Yuletide. I've seen some folks even singing.
Oh, really?
I seen them singing and having themselves a good time. And I know today that they put them coats on again.
Wow, Miss Sheila Robbins, thank you for joining us. Good morning. And all you all that are on, please say something in the chat. We want to shout you out. But Mr. E, it's a wonderful day. It's a windy day here in the Hampton Roads area. We had a little 72 on yesterday, but it has just dropped down to 50. No rain now, but we've had just some windy, rainy weather. But it was all good. I really enjoyed the weekend, regardless of the rain.
Some places had snow.
Oh, well,
yeah, up in Accomack County
really?
and up in Middlesex. They just had a little bit just hidden on the ground. The lady said this morning on the news, she told the newsman, she said, listen, I had a little snow hitting me and my dog. My dog almost got covered.
I wonder if we're going to get any, because last year we didn't get
We're going to get some this year.
Drop.
I want some snow.
Okay, Mr. E wants some snow. Let it snow right on his head. Lord.
Let it snow. I don't have any hair, so I can't get no snow. Snow is for folks who got hair with dandruff.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. E, this is Monday's Sports Talk. Oh my God. Mr. E, I know you feeling good, but I don't even know. Maybe should we get started on you, Cowboy?
No, we wait till later.
We're gonna wait, but I tell you what, it was an upset if you ask me. I mean, but anyway,
I was just so surprised to see Miss Roberta Carter up
there. Roberta, girl, we got to talk. But anyway, it's NFL Sports Talk. This is week 14.
That's
Mr.
right,
E.
week 14, and my God, we're getting down to the wires, to the playoff wires. Just before we get started, I want to say congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
they clinched. They clinched.
Y'all did it.
We in top.
Did you come through?
We in it.
We got to talk about that. But
we're talking just.
Oh my goodness! So we got our NFL week 14 numbers, winners, losers, the upset. Mr. E, give us some tea.
Let's start with Thursday, December the 7th.
Absolutely.
And when there was an upset, that was a great upset that the New England Patriots, that has a 2-10, came back. 2-10 came and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, which has a 7-5, 21-18.
Mr. E, I saw a little bit of the game, but what happened?
21-18. Brooks, what are you doing? I think he's still soaking, just give him a crying towel.
Terrible
And then December the 11th on Sunday, and I know everybody was out there looking at those games on Sunday. I know everybody was looking at it, and looking at it. Back, looking at it. They were looking at those games. And then when they looked at the game, they started at 1 o'clock. When they started at 1 o'clock, they had Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ooh. They are 5-7, Miss Hinton. And they played against ATL, the Atlanta Falcons, who was a 6-6.
Oh my goodness.
And Tampa Bay pulled the rabbit out of the hat and beat ATL 29-25.
Oh my goodness.
And everybody looked for this one. Everybody looked for Detroit to win this one. Detroit is a 9-3.
Oh, wow.
And they played against them Chicago Bears. Bishop Edward Johnson, I know you shouting and dancing. I know you up and about. And Chicago is a 4-8. Guess what, Miss Hinton?
What happened?
They beat Detroit.
The Chicago Bears.
The
but
Chicago Bears.
Mr. E, you got to give it to them, because when they came out of the gate about 1 or 2 minutes in it, they had scored a touchdown.
Chicago Bears is not playing. They ain't taking no hostages, even though it's a little bit too late.
Too late.
And then, Miss Hinton, about 1 o'clock, Indianapolis Colts, that are 7-5. These are great big teams. They got numbers. Played against the Cincinnati Bengals. And guess what? The Bengals dogged them.
And you could tell they were laying them out.
30-14.
They were wearing them out.
Indianapolis Colts. And then we go down there to 84 Jacksonville, playing against the Cleveland Browns, which is 7-5. And guess what? The Cleveland Browns came through.
That was a good game.
31-27.
That was a good one.
They came through.
That was another one in the first couple of minutes, honey. They had scored a touchdown. It was really great.
And we'll look for the Carolina Panthers. I'll let you take this one, Miss Etty.
Carolina Panthers.
They are 1-11.
And the Saints. Oh my! I saw a little bit of that one, Mr. E.
What was
6-28 was the final score.
28-6, Miss Hinton.
That is a
1-11. A whole season gone by, and Carolina Panthers ain't won but one game.
You got to tell me why.
You tell
Come
me
on
why.
now.
I just don't. They just ain't no good. 1-11.
Well, I wouldn't even want to come out and show my face.
And they still playing football like they still got something to do.
It's really time for them to go home. Right?
Well, Miss Hinton, there's a sale going on I want to tell everybody, there's a sale going on down at Dollar Tree. They're Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, they're $1.25 now. They got some batteries. Just got another stock coming in. So the Commanders, y'all get y'all batteries now.
We didn't hear anything about the Commanders. They didn't play this week.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Houston thought that they was going to win.
Oh my
goodness. They are 7-5, played against the New York Jets.
See, that was a pretty good game.
That was a great game. 6-30. That was the final score.
They couldn't.
They couldn't score. I mean, Houston, Texas couldn't score but 6 points.
Oh, is this the Rams that we get ready to come up against? Los Angeles Rams.
That's right.
And the Baltimore Ravens. I saw that a little bit.
That was a nail biter.
That was
a nail biter.
Because is that the one that went overtime?
They
Absolutely.
went in overtime. That was a nail biter. My God, Rams was on their way back, but they're 6-6, and Baltimore Ravens are 9-3. So 37-31.
That's my grandson's team.
That's right.
The Ravens come through Ravens.
Now here's a game. We got to really talk about. The Minnesota Vikings, they are 6-6.
Mm-hmm.
Played against the Minnesota Vikings, the 6-6, played against the Raiders, which is a 5-7.
Yes.
The whole game. One of a 3-point score out there.
Wait a minute. I'm just looking at that. No, who won?
3-point scored out of that game, and the Vikings came through and beat the Raiders 3-0.
Sad.
All day long playing football. A slow game. A slow game.
Let's give the Vikings a little bit of credit. They did a little bit better this season than I thought they would.
That's right. They did wonderful. The San Francisco 49ers, they did wonderful yesterday. They really played a little ball. Seattle Seahawks want to play some. And so the Seattle Seahawks came out there blazing like they ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers. And the San Francisco 49ers beat the Seattle Seahawks 28-16.
Let's see their record. The San Francisco is not doing bad at all.
9-3, that's right. 9-3. Now here's the crybaby squad right here. Kansas City Chiefs, my home cried all, even after the game was over. Cry, baby, cry. Wipe your weeping eyes. Turn to the east, turn to the west. Cry, baby, cry. Kansas City Chiefs 8-4 played against the Buffalo Bills 6-6, and the Buffalo Bills finished them out 20-17.
Buffalo.
What game?
Happened?
Good game. The Dallas Cowboys played the Buffalo Nets.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a good game, and they got to really jump into the hoop. Russell Wilson came alive yesterday.
What did he do?
Russell Wilson played against the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, all day long, the Los Angeles Chargers couldn't get but 7 points, but Russell Wilson was banging them.
Mr. E, you hearing Russell Wilson's name so much in this season. What's going on?
He was the Seattle Seahawks, and you got to remember he was playing great ball. Now he done came alive.
You all have been talking about him so bad, though. What was that all about? Now he's a hero.
Russell had to come alive. He had to come out of the grave because he finally realized that he wasn't with the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, I tell you what, we had a game on last night. Mr. E, I thought I was looking at the Super Bowl. Did you see all the great commercials?
Did you see
and
it?
Talent and
Did you
the
see it?
intro of the Sunday night football
Did you see it?
with the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles? Talk about a barn burner. Talking about a pleasant surprise. Mr. E, I know you are definitely Twitter.
You know, Miss Hibbs, here's the thing. They thought that the Cowboys can't beat teams. They said when it comes to the big league team, the Cowboys couldn't beat their way out of a paper bag. Now, here's a team that's been a Super Bowl team last year that you know, made history. And then you turn around and have a team by the name of the Dallas Cowboys come and knock you out the box and held you to only what? 13 points.
Mr. E, when y'all came out the gate, it was over.
The kicker did a wonderful job for them.
When you all first started, it was an omen. You could tell that you all were going to win that game.
We're going to make folks eat their words this year, and you can rest assured, Ms. Hinton, like I told everybody, the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl.
What did they do right yesterday?
They did everything they could possibly do. I mean, they passed, they ran, they blocked. They did everything. When they came to the second half, they kind of looked kind of cockeyed. I didn't know what the Cowboys going to do then.
Yeah, a little scared.
I got a little nervous in the second half because, you know, they couldn't get their run game on, and Philadelphia had shut them down. They couldn't get their passing game on, and Philadelphia. But the defense for the Dallas Cowboys, I got to give to you. Y'all was stealing balls, snatching balls, knocking balls down. I mean, I got to give it to you. Y'all won against the number one team in our division. Now you done made us the division champ.
That's
right.
Amazing.
Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce you to that the Dallas Cowboys is now the division champion.
You know, Philadelphia was weak yesterday.
Philadelphia was
what in the world?
They was, I don't know what to say about it, but they saw America's team come alive. Come alive.
Miss Carter.
Roberta Carter, she don't want to talk no more. I can't get a Philadelphia Eagles fan to say nothing.
It is so surprising, but not surprising, because you all had a good season as well.
That's right. We had a great season, and we came in the game as a 9-3.
Absolutely.
We came in there.
Absolutely.
Now we knew that what we had to do in order to be on top. So the 10-3. The 10-3, we are now 10-3, and we're tied 10-3 with the Philadelphia Eagles.
What did Philadelphia do wrong?
Everything. They couldn't do anything right.
It was amazing.
It wasn't what they did wrong. And the reason why I said it wasn't nothing that they did wrong is what the Cowboys did right.
Oh.
The Cowboys came out there to start block, firing up all the way down. Touchdown. I said, ooh.
It's the truth. You telling the truth. Ooh. They won't play now.
And then the commentator said, well, it's the defense can't do it. That's who scored for the Philadelphia Eagles. The defense made their first 7 their touchdown. They said, well, if the defense can't do it, if the offense can't do it, well, the defense of Philadelphia Eagles gonna bring them back. Wrong answer.
Well, let's talk about some of your stars that are on the Cowboys, your quarterbacks and all. Let's talk about some of them boys.
That looked good yesterday. I got to give it Mr. MVP.
Oh, yes,
Mr. MVP, yes. Mr. Dak Parker. He looks so good. Prescott, he looks so good. Yes. That's Mr. MVP.
Absolutely. Now, that's news right there.
Now, when you look at the defense began to play good ball. I got to look at it and tell y'all that Micah Parsons, even though he had the flu, he had the flu.
Didn't they have the mask on him a bit in the beginning?
That's right. Mask and all came off when it came down to that game. Mike Parsons, my hat's off to you. You put Jalen. You and Armstrong put Jalen down on the ground, and Jalen didn't know what hit him. He wants to lay down, and he just didn't feel like getting back up after those two, Armstrong and Michael Parsons, put a hit on him. And then when we go to I got to give it to our wide receiver whose name has been sung so low. Gallup. Gallup. I got to give it to Gallup. Gallup said, shh, don't say anything. It may not been a long touchdown, but Gallup went in there and he took over. And then you look at 23, and then you got to look at the rest of the squad. They did a wonderful. Pollard did real good yesterday also. So my hat's off to Brother Pollard. My hat's off to the whole Dallas. Well, wait a minute. Let me back one up one time. That tight end that the Dallas Cowboys had, he jumped right over them.
Tell us who that was.
That boy, they call him dangerous.
Oh.
They call that boy dangerous, and they said everywhere he's ready to fight at the drop of a button. He's another Whittington. He's another Whittington that used to be the tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. They got plays designed just for him. I mean, I got to give it to them. They go to Buffalo next, and so when they start going to Buffalo, listen, the Cowboys going to Buffalo, and they gonna show out and show up.
All right, now let's talk about the fans. Where are your haters at, Mr. E?
I can't find.
Where are your haters?
I just want a Philadelphia Eagle to give me a call this morning. I can't find.
Somebody call Mr. E.
No, they don't. They don't want to talk to me. 757-624-9475. You'll find everybody else that would talk. Well, listen to tell the truth. The only team that will talk, it'll be the San Francisco 49ers. But you can't get the Commanders to talk. They can't come out to play. Goodness. I mean, they so busy.
So they're in a state of shock. Everybody.
New York Giants, in all them teams in our division, is in a state of shock. Them Commanders, I don't know what to say about them. They couldn't even play their way out of paper bag. They was playing for last place against the New York Giants and couldn't even beat their way out of a paper bag playing against the New York Giants.
Let's see, what did Philadelphia say to the loss?
They didn't say too much of anything. Well, they want to be like they just took that dead bird home. You know, there's a dead bird.
They can't be dead. They got to keep it going.
The bird had to listen. That was San Francisco.
They take him to the hospital.
San Francisco 49ers beat them up, and then the Dallas Cowboys came back and beat them up. So yeah,
what's going on? Are they losing their?
They got to go back.
Well, what's going on?
Well, the fellas have been playing. 757-624-9475. That's the telephone number to dial. If you have enough ammunition, if you got enough.
You already dropped the mic. Don't nobody want to say anything.
I can't get nobody. I can't even get Mardell Lewis to call. I can't even get what's her name? I can't get nobody call. I can't even get Katrina Brown to call. I can't even get what's our girl name that always want to call here?
Denise and all them, and who else?
That gospel promoter. You know, that gospel promoter that's running around town that always butting into everybody's conversation. Can't even get her to give us a call. 757-624-9475. If you want to call and tell us how well the Dallas Cowboys did, or if you got that cowboy howl.
Or if you Philadelphia, you just want to, give props to the boys.
Them Philadelphia, nobody gonna call us, Miss Hinton.
Crickets.
Just like this is the way it is.
Just like social media, you said you. Well, all we can say is congratulations, because I'm telling you, you all came through.
Dallas Cowboys came through, and my prediction is the Cowboys gonna be the Super Bowl champion. Come February, you can rest assured I'm going out on a limb because I see how good those boys are looking. 757-624-9475. Why the phone don't want to ring?
Nobody want to call you because I think it's an upset.
All of them shut down.
It's an upset.
They shut down, I mean, not one Commander, not one New York Giants, not one Philadelphia Eagles that's in our division will give the Cowboys any prop. There's not a team out there will call but the San Francisco 49ers that will give the Cowboys prop. Everybody said the American team, the American team. Guess what? I can't hear nobody. Well, this is what they said. That gonna crack. That gonna crack. Don't they know that black don't crack? Don't they know that that is not gonna crack? That is here to stay.
Well, Mr. E, they don't want Mr. E. I tell you what. Who's
Good
on
morning.
The line?
Doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm listening to this radio station here. They say no Eagle fans want to call in. Calling in.
And who are you?
My name is Tyrone.
What you think, Tyrone? Tell us about that game last night.
That game was terrible for my Eagles, of course, but I know you Dallas Cowboys fans. I know y'all excited for what they've done, but I knew they were doomed when Philadelphia fumbled that football on their first drive when they were going down to the
Well, Tyrone, you one of the brave ones. You are a brave fella because you knew at the opening of the game that they were doomed.
Tyrone, what happened though? Tyrone, what do you think? I mean, what else happened that they couldn't just come through?
The boys wasn't ready to play. They wasn't ready to play.
Whoa.
Well, you can't say them boys. That's another name for them boys. You know who them boys is, right?
Oh, come on.
You know who them boys is.
So he has claimed them boys.
So you got to come up with another name. You one of the brave ones. I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. One of the brave ones.
So Tyrone, are they gonna redeem themselves? But with a streak like they had, I mean, they were doing it.
Oh Lord, they got the easy schedule. Okay. What about the Cowboys?
I'm not making an excuse for the
Eagles.
But they just wasn't ready to play.
Well, Tyrone, thank you so much
Tyrone.
for calling in.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Get your crying towel. Don't run off the road. Don't you have? I'm glad that you took your meds on today because the Dallas Cowboys showed up with y'all down. 757-624-9475. Can I get a cowboy to give me a cowboy howl? Is there any cowboys out there that don't mind congratulating the Cowboys? Tyrone, he said that guy Tyrone has to be a brave.
Tyrone was brave.
He has to be.
He told the truth.
Well, he must not be a diehard.
I think he's
Philadelphia Eagle.
I think he is ride or die, but he's the one that will tell the truth about it.
You know, no, well, the rest of them
had a bad day. They had a bad night.
The bird dead. The bird dead. The bird.
We can't kill the bird.
Dead. The bird is dead. The bird dead. Thanksgiving is gone. So Eagles are gone
so
by the
Mr. E, this is it. You really believe that your Cowboys are going all the way?
I really believe that the Cowboys are going all the way to the Super Bowl. They look at them now. Everybody thought that gonna crack. They thought that wait till they get the pressure on him. He ain't playing nobody. He can't beat nobody. He had all the easy games there is. But look at what they're doing now. I mean, they got them hard teams. Philadelphia Eagles, they really do it. Now they got to play Buffalo, they got to play Miami.
Oh my goodness.
And that's gonna be the ball game. All of those is a win.
Oh, see, that's why they say they don't like y'all, Mr. E. They say y'all brag too much.
We know what it takes. Miss Hinton. We got 2 minutes, we got 60 seconds. I can take one more call. 757-624-9475. That's the telephone number to dial. If you're a Cowboy fan and you got a cowboy howl, Give me a call. Give me a call right now.
Mr. E, you know your house on I think on FYI page was over 5,000, 6,000 views.
That's right.
That howl of yours.
That's
But
right.
look, we want to say Valerie Anderson, good morning. You all, how you feel about the game on last night? Week 14 was fire. And we got one more game this evening, Mr. E.
That's right. You got two more. You got one more game this evening, and you got two games this evening.
Okay, tell us about.
You got tonight. You got at 8:15. You got Green Bay playing New York Giants, and you got Tennessee playing Miami.
I tell you, you all gonna look at it. You all check it out because we're getting closer and closer to what, Mr. E?
To the soup and the bowl.
Ooh,
the playoff. The playoff. We get close to the playoff, so get ready for the playoff. Guess what? I know some teams ain't gonna be there.
Well, I tell you what, look, we're going to see you all later.
Name one of the teams ain't going to be there.
I'm not going to say it. Uh-oh, we got a call. But in the meantime.
Good morning. Yes, sir.
You want to talk about them Cowboys?
Say what?
Keep talking about them Cowboys.
Keep talking about them Cowboys.
Okay, look, let me tell you this thing. You got to meet the Commandos the last game. You're going downhill.
Oh.
It don't count, bro. Bye.
I tell you what, come over here for a minute. And don't forget to join us this evening, FYI After Dark, on all social media platforms at 6 o'clock p.m. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh,
for the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the Most Talked About radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. And guess what? All haters will rise. So, hey, eat some haterade because the Dallas Cowboys are back. Don't forget to join us tonight on FYI After Dark. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more of FYI. Bye now.
Mr. E, we're going to give you your props. Congratulations. I mean, talking about upsetting a team. I know Philadelphia is feeling mighty bad.
Did you see that Joker had the nerve from the Commanders?
I want to crack up really right there. I can't lie. I mean, I don't know what to say, but the Commanders, you know, it already feels like the Commanders are gone.
They go.
But you all have to play them.
That's right? The last game, which don't count. Don't make a see. This is what I've been saying for a long time. When you at the bottom of the totem pole and you have not won any game, you know, it's just like playing Carolina Panthers. One out of 11 games, and we in week 14, and you haven't won but one game.
Oh, we had to find out who. Okay, so Mr. E, give us some tea on what's coming up. Now, you all are playing Buffalo.
We play Buffalo next. Now, here's what I want you to see. The playoff standards. On the back, your last page is the playoff standards. For the American Football League Conference, 10-3 Baltimore Ravens will be there.
Okay.
The Miami Dolphins will be there. The Kansas City Chiefs will be there. The Jacksonville Jaguars will be there. The Cleveland Browns will be there.
Wow.
The Pittsburgh Steelers will be there. And guess what?
What?
The Indianapolis Colts will be there.
What?
That's right. The rest of them are in wild cards. It's only 7 in the playoff.
Okay.
So the first 7 that you see.
Are you serious?
That's it. That's the first 7 that's going to be in the playoff.
So everybody else going home.
Everybody else got.
I mean, they're going to play
wild cards, and then some of them, but they won't be in the big dance.
Ooh.
Then when you look at the next one on the NFC games, San Francisco 10-3, Dallas Cowboys 10-3, Philadelphia Eagles 10-3, Detroit Lions 9-4, Tampa Bay Buccaneers made it to the dance. 6-7, Minnesota Vikings 7-6, and the Green Bay Packers 7-6 made it to the rest of them are either wild cards or trying to get in.
I tell you what, all of you guys up here have played some great ball. The numbers are fantastic. And man, we look forward to the playoffs.
That's right. That's right. The playoff is coming right around the corner. And I want to say congratulations. I'm not going to be so hard on Miss Roberta Carter. Thank you so very, very much, y'all. Y'all did a wonderful job.
That's right. They have come through, man.
They said that Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts has muscles like Popeye the Sailor Man. They said, but they got deflated last night.
Oh, no. You go. Wow. And then let's get back to the commanders calling you and talking smack.
Sometimes folk don't know what to say out of their mouth. I like to have Mr. Tyrone back again and let him call again and see why he had the audacity to call and be one of the brave ones when the rest of them are still got the head underneath the bed shaking, shaking like fleas on a dog.
Oh my God. But I tell you what, thank you all for joining us for Sports Talk. It is so exciting. I mean, the games are actually fire. I love them. And we're going to talk more and more about the games. We're going to have folk on to talk about their teams and where they are and what happened and who went home. We're just going to have a wonderful time. I want us to also, Mr. E, look at the numbers of some of the players that are playing well, their numbers and their, what do you call it, their, the things that, what is it, their touchdowns and all their positions.
Yeah, the stats.
I want to take the best of the best.
The stats.
And let's get some of those stats out to our folk. But it's been a great season, and we look forward to who's going to not just the playoffs, but who's going all the way. All you guys have a chance of going all the way.
10-3.
Let's just tell it like it is.
They said Dallas Cowboys won't go.
This may be y'all's year. What do you think?
They said we won't make it. They say we wouldn't be here today.
But no,
they say we wouldn't mount to anything.
I think that should be your theme song. I love that.
But I'm glad to say
y'all on your way.
That we're on our way. And we're getting stronger and stronger each and every day.
Oh my Lord, that's the right song. But anyway, look, we got some great upcoming shows. Join us on Wednesday. We got Chris Hinton with Beard Gods, What's Under the Hat. Fun Friday, What's in Your Closet. We may have Miss Evangeline Medley on, but if not, we're going to talk about, we did the subject of loneliness. We're going to talk about worry and why you can put down worry and not worry during the Christmas season or most, we have a habit of worrying so much. We're going to give you tools and tips on how not to worry so much in your life.
Do teenagers worry?
Yeah, they worry all the time.
These teenagers are worrying today because they don't know whether or not they get anything for Christmas.
Oh my goodness, Christmas, Lord have mercy. But anyway, look, don't forget to join us this evening after dark, FYI after dark, come on. We're going to talk about a few things there at 6:00 p.m. on social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Don't forget the Roy latest pie now. She's in the kitchen.
Somebody in the kitchen with
make sure you get your pie orders in ahead of time. And I won't be delivering on Christmas, but you can get them Christmas Eve. You can get them now until Christmas Eve, and then after Christmas, you can get them. Let me see. Yeah, after Christmas. Yeah, after Christmas. Okay, so look, and don't forget to visit Bulvic Academy, BULVIC Academy, where you're going to see information about anti-bullying. You're going to also see games, the Bulvic game. BULVIC, the Bulvic game. You can also get it on your Google Store app and on your iPhone app for your iPad and for your iPhone. So that's apple.com. Also, the books are going to be on the website, bulvicacademy.com. Also, you can be a special guest, intern, or sponsor with FYI. Miss E's going to serve that tea.
If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox us at Edward Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, and let us know that you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor or a intern. That's all you got to do is give us a call or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com.
I'm so glad to see Miss Roberta Carter. I hope things are going well. Sheila Robbins, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. Valerie Anderson, we love you. She's a sweetheart, a wonderful family. that she's come from, and they are still sweet as ever. God bless you all, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support. Be safe out there and enjoy yourself. We'll see you this evening at 6 p.m.
Two up, two down, yeah.